Welcome to this week's video, guys, where we take out the factory seat that I said I was going to do last video, and we also show you the clutch. And I haven't seen it either right now, so we're going to figure it out together, whether that was my problem or if it's the transmission making the metal on metal noise. So let's get started. Okay, it's pretty filthy back here. I guess I've spilt some drinks. I really need a steam cleaner, both sides. I have some marks over there. You can kind of see it. It's definitely dirty. It's been dailied for a while. I do have a shop vac, so we're at least going to vacuum this before we put the bride in. Well, I don't know if it's even worth showing, but that's after I've vacuum cleaned it. You can see how many stains are on this carpet. So, any of you guys watching, if you have black carpet, I'm in the market. I don't know how the door cards would look with black carpet, but I'm willing to see. Let's go to the bride. Well, there you have it. We have both brides in the car now. It's not going to do justice, even with the B-roll, until we get it outside. So bear with me for a couple more weeks so we can take care of the clutch, which is right there. So we'll get to that next. Okay, guys, the clutch is loose. We're gonna see. Oh, worse, we broke it. See that spring? That's not supposed to be like that. Oh man, yeah, we got something in there. Oh man, look at that. Well, it was worse than the rivet. We had plenty of life left on this thing, but that grenaded. And that's the inner spring in there. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the second spring that goes in there. So, man, that one's almost gone too. So, man, that sucks. But this has a lot of years on it. Okay, take you off the tripod. But as you can see, I guess this broke. And then the other side broke, let the spring come out. And so the second spring came out, and that must have been what I heard. The flywheel feels okay. There's no real heat spots on it either. So that's good news. But yeah, you can see here it's no heat spots. So hopefully we'll install the new spec with a lightweight chromoly flywheel instead of this boy. And we'll have problem solved. But damn. This is an old clutch though. I think it's probably 10 years old. Probably has 20,000 miles on it or something. As you can tell, there's plenty of life left in the disc, but center just went out. Too many clutch kicks, which I do like to do, so, you know, what can you do? Okay. This is a couple days later. I didn't want to film an ender because I wanted to leave you guys with a little teaser like I did with the clutch. I've been ordering some more parts. I'll give you an update on the clutch. I went ahead, our buddy Craig in the group, his MR2 Spider broke his flywheel bolts somehow. And I've reused these, I don't even know how many times. I counted at least 5. So I went ahead and ordered ARP bolts. So those will be here next week. But the teaser, we are officially moving to flex fuel instead of just E85. And I'm sure Corey's going to say something in the comments. Yes, this looks like Continental sensor, except these are longer. I'm sure it's probably the same thing, but for one, I like supporting Haltech, so I'm willing to pay that extra money. And this one came with the calibrations, so I wanted to make sure I got the calibration, so I got that right. So worth the extra $100, but whatever. Also, we are going ahead with a manual proportioning valve for the brakes. So this is going to replace the factory proportioning valve over here. The whole reason I still can't get this thing to bleed, I really don't think it's the master. I think what the problem is this is the bleeder valve for the master, and I have it running to the rear brakes. And so I think that's messing with the system. So we're going to redo this, and while I'm at it, I'm going to replace this with a manual one so we can get the bias of the front and rears correct. Because now that I have these big Brimbos on, it feels like I have too much front brake. So I'm going to have to adjust the proportioning valve to mess with the bias of the brakes. But that's all coming in next video. We'll install both of those. We'll get the clutch on. Like I said, we're going to take off the oil pan as well and do the baffles. But I did all that in a couple of videos ago, taking off the pans. So we won't even record any of that. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.